Hi, my name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, and this is my Make-Up Monday for this week. Today I'm going to play with the Nature's Prints suite of products, stamp set dies, a little bit of the paper, and just do a bookbinding card. I've done bookbinding cards in the past and I've just adjusted this one a little bit to be the Australian sizing for our envelopes. So it's a really cute little card. It's super simple. That's me. I like super simple. I just wanted to also tell you about the joining promotion that they've got at the moment. In Australia, the starter kit's $169 and you get $235 worth of product, and you also get the new in color selection. So you get grid paper, assorted cardstock, the 5 ink pads, and the 6x6 in color DSP. That's all valued at $116.50. You get that for free. So it's a really good joining promotion. So if you're at all interested, let me know and we can have a talk about it, have a chat. But for now, I think I shall put my phone up into the holder and we'll get started. Okay, so I'll just show you the Nature's Prints suite. Well, it's called Sun Prints. The stamp set is called Nature's Prints. So let me see if that's in view. Yes, that's fine. Do I need to zoom in a little bit? Let me try. There we go, just a touch. So it's on page 90 and 91 in the catalogue, and it's just beautiful. I did think this was going to be my favourite suite, but it's still a favourite. I have many favourites, let's face it. I love this fern stamp. I believe that this is a maidenhair fern. That's what I'm telling myself because that's what it looks like. So the suite is $134.75, and in the suite you get the stamp set, the dies, the designer series paper, and the embossing folder. And it's just gorgeous, just gorgeous. I really do like it. So let me just close my catalogue up. And so these are previous bookbinding cards I've done. This was the patchwork one that I did for Christmas. These are Christmas ones. So, and as you can see, they're not quite the same size. I took the American sizing for those ones, so they're a little bit shorter and a fraction taller. And I wanted to do it now, the Australian size. So this is the card. I'm really quite happy with it. It's focusing mainly on the dies, and I've just stamped that inside. So we're going to do it in similar color, the same tones, but I've just reversed the card stock to be smoky slate. And I've swapped the paper to the other side. Instead of the smoky slate side, I've just turned it over. So if you're wanting to get the measurements for this, these are the measurements. So it's an A5 card base cut lengthways. So let me just move my bits and pieces here so I can show you what I mean by lengthways. So instead of A4, you cut it down this way. So that's lengthways. That's what I'm saying. It's scored at 14.8, and then from the 14.8, 3 centimeters scored on the front. I've got a piece of designer series paper that's 2.5 centimeters by 10 centimeters for there. And these are just all die cuts now. I've got 2 pieces of basic white that are 11.3 by 10 centimeters. And I've already run this through the embossing folder, the fern embossing folder. So that's the embossing folder that comes with the suite. And I've already run my front panel through the embossing folder. And this other piece is for inside your card. So they're the measurements again, if you're wanting to make one. And then you can just decorate it whichever way you like. So let's sit down and get started. Make sure that's straighter. So So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach my DSP. You could use that side. So the colours in the paper are Grey Granite, Night of Navy, Pacific Point and Starry Sky. So I've used Smoky Slate because I prefer Smoky Slate to Grey Granite. So I'm just going to get my glue and pop this down here. Hopefully that's not too much glue. So it's a good way to use up scraps when you're doing bookbinding cards for your binding part of the card. So I just get a tissue to mop up any glue spurts. And now I've got my front panel. I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to attach that with the glue. The Fern embossing folder is really lovely. It's a lovely embossing folder. So you can change the colours around, whichever. You could do it on a white card base and use Smoky Slate or Grey Granite for the embossing folder, whichever. And you can use completely different colours altogether if you wanted to. Okay, so let me put this up here. There we go. I'll check they're both in view. Oh yeah, could even bring them down a fraction. Cool. Okay, so I've already done my die cutting. So where are the dies? Here they are. So these are the dies in the set. So you've got this beautiful detailed wreath here. You've got multiple little sprouts of ferns, and these ones cut stamps out, and this is like a banner for your sentiments. So really lovely. It's a really lovely die pack that goes with the stamp set. So let me just put these down here. And I'll put my wreath up there. So as I said, I've already gone ahead and cut out my die cuts. So I'll just pop this centerpiece out. I ran it through twice just because it's a little bit detailed and I just like to do that. I actually ordered this morning the magnetic plate for the emboss machine. So, because I had to take the other one off the market a couple of years ago because it was warping, and they've finally fixed it. So I'm keen. I've seen a couple of American demonstrators demonstrating with it, so I'm keen to get mine. That will do away with all my little bits of tape that I normally tape my dies down with, especially when they're going around a sentiment or a stamped image. So I'm just poking out the last little bits. I just didn't want to brush too heavily in case I broke the wreath up. So I just got to be a bit gentle sometimes. Pretty sure that's everything's out of that. Okay, so I'll just get rid of those scraps. There we go. Put that there. Now, this is a good one that you could do with adhesive sheet. I do use adhesive sheet, but sometimes it's just easier to use glue with a sponge. And that's what I'm going to do today. Hope everyone had a nice weekend. We've had so much rain here on the Central Coast, and then today, Sunday and Saturday, we haven't had any, and it's been quite warm again. So it just can't make up its mind what it's doing, I don't think. So I'm just going to twist my little wreath around and just center it on my front panel. There we go. Just press it down. By using the glue that way, you don't get any glue spurts or any you know, you don't make a mess with the sponge. I really like doing it that way. It's quite, it works quite well. I'll just get that out of the way though, because we don't want any mishaps. Okay. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach my binding together. So I'm just going to put some glue here and just press that down. Press it down. I think I'm done with my glue now. So I'll just press that down. There we go. Oh no, I'm not done with my glue, silly. Okay, so we need to put our insert in. I'm going to run a class using this suite of products. Can't remember when it is. It's not for a while. My next class is Saturday the 28th of May, and that's a fancy fold card class. Those cards are downstairs, so I can't show you them, but one's a tunnel fold card. One is a bay window card, and a diamond sort of pop-up card is the other card, so it's 3 cards. If you're interested in coming to that class, please let me know, because it is filling up fast. And then my next class after that, Saturday the 4th of June, and that's using Paradise Palms. So I do have an online card class running at the moment as well. So if you place a $50 order with me, you'll get the New Horizons online card class. So that's this die for the sentiments. So I'll just pop all my dies away so I don't lose any, because I don't want to do that. And I'll pop my embossing folder away back in its little packet. So on this card I use the best wishes and happy thoughts, which is really nice. I might change it this time and do hello there. I don't think I've used that one before. Can't remember. But so we'll swap over, I think. Put that there and this one on here. And I might just get my scrap paper just to make sure I've got it straight. So I'm really looking forward to getting the new magnetic plate. Fingers crossed they've fixed whatever problem they had with it and it won't. Beautiful. Okay, and it won't cause problems. Now I just might have to bring my head in around the side. That's good. And I shall clean my stamp off as I do it. Okay. So I'll pop that back. And I might actually stamp my inside of my card now. I used this flower last time. We might change it up a bit for this card. And we might use, where is it? This one. Oh, is it going to fit on the block? Just. So I'm just going to stamp. It's a bit big for this card really, isn't it? But it's okay. I don't mind it. And I shall clean that one off too. Okay. Okay, so that's the inside done. So I can get rid of my scrap paper. That's okay now. Okay. So we'll grab a couple of dimensionals. This one looks like it's had peeled off the back. That's okay, I fixed it. Okay, so just take the backing off. As I said, it's a super simple card. It's my daughter messaging me. Super simple card, but simple works. And now I've got all these little bits of fern. I've got the Smoky Slate and I've got the Night of Navy. So I'm just trying to work out whether I want to do Night of Navy. I thought they got a bit lost, but maybe not. Maybe not. Let's have a look. I think they do get a bit lost, don't they? I think the Smoky Slate stands out a bit better. Yeah, I think I do like the Smoky Slate. I'm going to still go with Smoky Slate. So I've got my glue dots here. Where are they? Here they are. So let's just, and I'll get my take your pick tool just to lift it up. Move that out of the way, and I'm just going to tuck that one in there. No. There we go. And the next one. I had my stamp club yesterday, so that was a good gathering with the ladies. There we go, and one more. I think the Smoky Slate's just a bit of a contrast. So I won't be here next week because, why? Let me think. Oh, I might be. We're going, my hubby and I are going away for the weekend for his birthday. We get back Sunday afternoon. So yeah, no, I will be here. What am I talking about? So much going on at the moment. I'm just tweaking those so I get them in the spots I want. Oops. I don't know what that was. So I've got these little leftovers, so I can put them in a little bag and put them in with the stamps. There we go. Now I've got to do some ribbon. I do have the Starry Sky ribbon, which might look all right. This one, what I did with this one was I coloured the white seam binding ribbon with my stamping blend, and I could do that again, but I'm just looking at this, and this looks quite nice, and it's a bit sparkly, so let's have a go. And you can fray this ribbon really easily too, so let's just have a little play. Sorry, I've got a little tickle in my throat. And it's really lovely ribbon, and you can just fray it. And you can gather it up as well. So it's really, oops, it's stuck to my finger. I'm just pulling it again. And I'll just fray this bit. Come on. Just got to work with it. And it just is interesting that you can make it look quite specky, is what I would call it. So I shall get another glue dot. I still don't like them on the other side of the roll. Just thought I'd share that. I prefer them on this side. But anyway, it is what it is, and we have to work with it. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that there. And I do like the little wispy bits. And also on this one which are quite nice, and they've got a bit of sparkle. But this card I thought I would do the iridescent rhinestones. So let's have a look. Maybe I'll put that one there. I might put a few more on this one because it doesn't take up quite as much room. And maybe this one. So you've got 3 sizes in the iridescent rhinestones, and they have been carried over as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I always do 3 or 5. I have no idea why. Actually, what I might do is lift this one off. Come on, off you come. Come on. You're not doing as you're told. And I might put another big one. Oh, look, it left its little glue dot behind. Easily fixed with this. There we go, that's fixed. So we've got the 2 big ones, and this one's probably not going to have its little glue dot anymore. I might put him there. No, he's not. So I'll just use another one quickly. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there you go. That's my card for tonight, whatever time it is. I know what else I could do, and I think I will. I might do a bit of Wink of Stella splattering on both, because you can never have too much splatter and shine. Well, I don't think you can. There we go. Now, can you see? I've got all my Wink of Stella splattered everywhere. Can you see the Wink of Stella? It's really nice. I like it. So just a little fine splattering of glimmer. So that's my Makeup Monday for today using the Sun Prints bundle. I hope you liked it. If you need any supplies at all, just let me know, and I'm actually happy to help you out with that. Don't forget the wonderful joining special, and the my classes that are coming up. I've got an online class. It's the New Horizons online class. You can see that on my blog, I'm pretty sure. So that's with any $50 online order. And I've also got Fancy Fold card class coming up on the 28th of May. That is filling up fast, so if you do want to come, please let me know, because I may have to run a second class. So we'll see how we go with that. And I hope everyone has a really good week. Keep safe and stay well. And I'll see you on Friday for Card and a Cuppa. Bye for now.